El Salvador could strain the Bitcoin blockchain, says JP Morgan. JP Morgan seems to be analyzing El Salvador using only on chain Bitcoin. Yes, they're complaining about the price of fees and wondering how such a small and potential and probably poor country could use such an expensive currency like Bitcoin. Of course, Bloomberg, JP Morgan, and everyone else doesn't seem to know about the Lightning Network. Juan Galt, is El Salvador using Bitcoin or are they using the Lightning Network, confounding the media, and absolutely just driving those bank analysts nuts?
Hey, listen, the more that the corporate media embarrasses themselves, the happier I am. So let them continue to make fools of themselves. If you don't even understand the Lightning Network at this point, or I have like just basic under just get the big picture broth, like thick brush down at least. Then yeah, no, it's incredible that it's just how embarrassing.
Dan Eve, JP Morgan wrote an entire report about on chain Bitcoin usage. Could I send you some Satoshis on Lightning?
Well, they flip flop like nobody's business. There was a point, wasn't there, when Diamond said that anyone that trades Bitcoin will be fired. And then obviously there was I think mentioned before, like when he said it was a scam, and then like a day or two later there was like 9,000 Swedish Bitcoin contracts, and so they kind of they flip flop depending. Look, they play the market like Musk, don't they? They're trying to. He's probably sat there. Jamie Dimon's probably sat there like on his thing, and he's like, right, say something that's going to move the markets, and when it doesn't happen, they're like, oh, no one cares about us anymore. He probably feels really deflated right now. But yeah, he's not taking into account SAD. I know he's not taking into account Lightning. Obviously, it's the crucial rollout. That Jack Mallers is doing a lot of good work out there. There's the Bitcoin Beach. There's everyone's trying to roll out Lightning infrastructure, and that's the game changer, right? It's like the difference between it's like saying oh, we can put these bars of gold into stackable gold into stackable bars of gold, but it won't roll out anywhere else because you can't get the gold small enough. But actually you can make gold coins, and so gold coins are like the Lightning version of gold bars. So they're heavy, gold bars are too heavy, whatever. So yeah, I think they're missing a key element, and to be citing issues with technology without knowing the full capabilities of the technology is pretty naive, really. And they should probably do a little bit, just a teeny little bit more research before fudding, basically. Naughty Diamond.
Josh Segala, should JP Morgan do more research or just talk to Jamie Dimon's daughter? She probably knows about Lightning.
Yeah. JP, I don't know why anyone even listens to those guys anymore. They're obviously scammers as well. Like, they tell you not to buy, that everything is in Bitcoin is anyone that trades in it is going to be fired in their company, and then they're buying up in the background. Like, it's just awful. And it's so much FUD. The funny thing is, Ethereum also has the same stuff going on, and what I'm finding interesting is that the Ethereum crew over there doing all their funny stuff are really embracing second layer stuff. So they're like, oh yeah, this and that, and what it's doing over the time is actually removing some of the FUD about layer 2, because they're realizing, oh, it's quite normal to jump over to Polygon to do quick trades for really cheap and then back to main chain. And so by doing this, there's a whole lot of education that's happening on the other chains about why the second layer is good. Obviously, JP Morgan isn't keeping any pulse on any of the system. They just blathering like that, sort of blathering. And yeah, can you just be quiet, JP? Like, seriously, just go back and play with the toys again.
Exit question. When was the last time you used the Lightning Network and how did it go? Juan Galt, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
How did it go? When's the last time you used the Lightning Network? Did it go well?
Yeah, like yesterday, I paid somebody $20 for getting me. I think they got me bacon or something like that. They just went to the store, and I was like, "Yeah, sure, easy mode." I've been using it for a while, testing it. The Phoenix wallet is fantastic. I highly recommend it.
Dan Eve.
I used it to pay back someone from the Mallorca Blockchain Days conference, which I'll blabber about briefly in a bit.
Josh Shigala.
Yeah, I use Lightning all the time, like literally all the time. I don't. When was the last time? I think 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago, a friend of mine bought a beer and I paid him back in Lightning. I love it.
I got some sats in Strike and I sent them over to Wallet of Satoshi. I'm still trying to figure out how to use Strike to buy Bitcoin. I think some kind of Bitcoin tab has to appear. I don't know. It hasn't happened yet, but Lightning Network worked great. Piece of cake, low fees, great for small transactions. And now predictions or story of the week. Juan Galt, are you ready with a prediction or a story of the week?
Yeah. My prediction is that NFTs, in particular rare pepes, are gonna get ridiculous. The first NFT ever made, the Nakamoto Rare Pepe, sold for like $80,000 to the day, 33 Ethereum. It's been sold also for a couple of Bitcoin, I think. And anyways, I think NFTs are gonna be the next big thing. And there's gonna be a lot of bullshit and a lot of interesting stuff happening. Yeah, that's my prediction. We're not done yet.
Very cool. Shout out to Rare Pepes. They're rare and they're old. Dan Eve, a prediction or a story of the week.
My story of the week was the pleasure of the Mallorca Blockchain Days conference, which was pretty incredible. There's some amazing speakers there. There was Thomas, the Election founder. There was Amir Taki, Joshua, obviously of the Standard. Which I loved I love that video of the crane on the water that's being stabilized whilst being stabilized and moving. That was really, really cool. Also, Victoria Jones, the author of Bitcoin Truth Decay, How Bitcoin Fixes This, Vlad Costa of Bitcoin Takeover, and of course, Ben Ark of LN Bits. And so it was really cool, obviously, because it was the first time I saw Josh in person as well after all these shows. And we hung out and had some drinkies on the rooftop, which was also an incredible honor to perform a few raps on the opening night as well. So, and do a bit of singing. So Bitcoin crypto singing, and in general, amazing conference in Mallorca, really, really amazing area, amazing people, loads of fun. And next year, make sure you get your ass there when we're all out of the chains and shackles of COVID. Get down to Blockchain Mallorca Days next year. It's going to be incredible.
I imagine your reaction to meeting Josh is the same as mine. Wow, you're tall.
Yeah.
Josh, go ahead with a prediction or a story.
My neck hurts.
Yeah. Well, most of us are looking down, so it's great that you guys get to look up for once. Yeah, man, Blockchain Days, Mallorca, really amazing conference. There's not many conferences where I say this is an amazing conference. And the funny thing was, because of COVID, Spain went like into a next level flu season. So they really put a dent in the amount of people that went, and that's really unfortunate. Like 70+% of people dropped out because of that, and it's really unfortunate because those that came, really, we had such a great time. It was a tight community, but it was well worth it. There's two conferences in this world that I really rate big time. That's La BitConf, awesome conference. And this one was amazing. I've heard really great things also about the Bitcoin Standard Conference from Ugly Old Goat. And those three, I haven't been to that one, so I can't testify personally, but Blockchain Days, Mallorca, really next year, put it on your calendar because it's well worth it. Always top quality people, top quality speakers, and a hell of a lot of fun. They get all the talks done in one day, and then it's things to do. Get on a boat with all these Bitcoiners. Watch out that your Trezor doesn't fall overboard, because that's what you definitely don't want that. But they don't float, and beforehand, lots of drinks, lots of food, lots of dinners, and you really get to philosophize, talk, meet all the people that you want to meet and talk about and make business deals and make stuff happen. It showed me, you know, these 2 years and being in lockdown and being in prison basically showed me that Zoom and all these sort of online things, you can't basically do what a real life conference does. It's missing that thing, and that thing is getting drunk with a bunch of people that you really love to talk with, and just the juices that flow, the inspiration that bubbles up is there when you meet people in person, and this is something that the internet just cannot replace. Basically, it's one of the very few things that the internet cannot replace, and so yeah, definitely well worth that conference, and that's all I'll say about that.